Hi everyone, it is Tuesday afternoon and I don't usually do my updates on Tuesdays because that's just how it's worked out. I've done them later in the week, but with Thanksgiving coming up and actually I have double Thanksgiving. We're doing Thanksgiving with my family tomorrow and then with Eric's family on Thursday, so it's just going to be kind of a crazy week, and so I figured I would just get it done today, get it out of the way. So I am 17 weeks today. I had to think for a minute if I was 16 or 17. I'm 17 weeks today, and it's great. Glad to, be approaching the halfway point. It's pretty exciting to be getting close to that. And this week, the baby is going to be growing from the size of an onion or a turnip to the size of a sweet potato. So going from about 5 inches to about 5.5 inches, and from, well, this says 5.9 ounces to 6.7 ounces. I don't know exactly, how close to that is, how accurate that is, or, it seems pretty specific. So anyway, but that's what, I guess I'm going off of the bump today. Usually I go off of the my What to Expect app, but I'm just not. So anyway, sorry, I'm really tired, and it's been a very busy day today. Yesterday was not a great day for me, so I'm finally, it's almost 5 o'clock, and I finally have a chance to kind of sit down and relax, and was going to take a nap, but there's just too much that I need to get done. So anyway, so I had my second prenatal appointment today, which was great. It was super fast. It takes me about an hour to get there, and then the appointment itself was like 15 minutes, if that. So it's a little bit of a letdown to like drive for 2 hours to go there and back and only have like a 15-minute appointment. But there was no need for it to be longer today. So they, checked my urine and said that that was great, that I'm staying well hydrated, which is good. Like, I was a little concerned that I wasn't staying as hydrated as I needed to be. So that looked good. We went over the results from the blood work they had done last time, and everything looked good. I found out my blood type, and I'm not a carrier for the cystic fibrosis trait. I don't know exactly. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I'm not a carrier, so that's good to know. What else? I'm not anemic or anything. Like, basically everything looked good. The only thing that was not whatever. Sorry. I got a phone call after the blood work was done telling me that I was not immune to rubella, which I already knew. So that was the only thing that was, that was not normal, or, whatever, where we would want it to be. So that was all good. What else? We basically just talked about how things are going for me, how I'm doing with the Lovenox shots, which are really not a big deal. They're a pain to have to do every day, but they're not a huge hindrance in my life, and since I'm doing them in my legs, they're actually much easier to handle than doing them in my stomach, which is how I was doing them when I was on them about a year ago. And it seems to be bruising less and stuff. And then we listened to Poppy's heartbeat, which was great. She found it right away. I saw the nurse practitioner today. She found the heartbeat right away, and it was like 150, and just really, sounded really good. And she said that I'm looking good, like she didn't actually feel my stomach or anything, but she said that I'm measuring right, right where I should be. And I've gained, since my last appointment, I gained 6 pounds. So I am now up over about, I've gained about 4 pounds from my pre-pregnancy weight. So, so that's good. I'm really happy about that. So yeah, so that's kind of the appointment. It was just really fast. My next appointment, which will be on December 18th, I'll be having my one and only ultrasound. It'll be the anatomy scan, and we'll get to find out if it's a boy or a girl, and you know, all of that. So I'm excited for that. It's only 4 weeks away, so that'll be really exciting. So then, as far as how things have been this past week, it's been kind of an up and down week. I feel like I jinxed myself in my last video by saying that the morning sickness was finally lifting and getting better, because I am now throwing up again occasionally, and it's not as bad as it was, and the nausea is not nearly as constant as it used to be, but I am still, you know, it happened twice in this last week, just like not feeling great, and it's kind of like a all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I need to throw up kind of feeling. And it kind of surprises me how sudden it is, and it's like, okay, I need to get to the bathroom. And so we kind of have had stuff all over our living room floor because we're trying to get rid of some stuff, and so I've actually been on the couch and had to like leap up and jump over the pile of stuff in order to get to the bathroom. So anyway, so that's been frustrating to still be dealing with that. I mean, I'm 17 weeks. I would have thought I might be done with all of that by now, but if this is how it is, if it stays like this for the rest of the pregnancy and it's like an occasional, issue with throwing up, I can handle that. As far as other symptoms go, I normally have a sheet that I kind of fill out with this information. I don't have one this week. So there's not really a lot of other symptoms. I thought the other night that I might have felt movement. I haven't really felt it since then, so I'm not really certain, and I'm not necessarily willing to say that it definitely was movement. I've felt like occasionally the kind of fluttery feelings, but I always blame it on something else. I'm digesting, or I have gas or whatever. This time it was more of a distinct like thump or bump or something like that, and it was in the same spot, and it happened multiple times in a row, and like there didn't seem to be a lot of other stuff going on, so I thought that it might be movement, but I don't really know. I haven't really felt it again since then. That was Sunday night maybe. Yeah, so hopefully I'll actually feel really distinct movement sometime in the next couple of weeks. But the nurse practitioner at the OB's office says, not to worry unless it's not happening by like 22 weeks or something. So, I have a little ways to go before it's a concern. Not a lot of other symptoms really. Yeah. As far as food stuff goes, not too many really strong cravings. I have started eating pickles, but they have to be a particular kind of pickles. They need to be the Clausen that is in the refrigerated section at the grocery store. They just taste better to me than other ones. They're crisper and stuff. Still kind of eating the same stuff. I have been relying on applesauce a lot to help me when I'm not feeling great, and especially if the applesauce is cold, that really helps. And I've actually bought, they have some that's baby food, and then they have some that's not baby food, that's like for kids, where you get it in the pouch. So I've actually been taking that with me in the car and stuff, which has been really helpful actually. So today I actually bought some of the baby food stuff that has some vegetables in it. I felt a little funny buying it for me to eat, but, whatever. So yeah, not really any new aversions, nothing really else to report. So I will do a belly shot, and let's see if I can manage to do this well. I'm wearing different maternity pants today that are super, super comfortable. They have, I bought them used at the consignment store, but they have this elastic that you can adjust it with, which is really helpful. So anyway, okay. So here is, I feel like it's not the best view, but there's the belly from the front. Let's see if I can, and from the other side. So that's with the shirt. So I feel like there's definitely a bit of a belly, but not enough so that anyone else could really notice. So I notice it growing, but no one else has really noticed it yet. So, so that's it for today. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the U.S., and I hope you have a great week and get to spend time with family or whoever you like to be around. And I will see you again next week for my 18-week video. Thanks.